Erik Ten Hag confirms that the duo Mazraoui and De Ligt are both likely to start for Man United in the Premier League opener against Fulham. Fans advise the Red Devils to give up on Jong. 1. Premier League kick-off. Manchester United's new signings debut. Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that both Noussair Mazraoui and Matthijs De Ligt will be included in Manchester United's match squad as they face Fulham in the opening round of the Premier League. Tomorrow, August 17th, Manchester United will host Fulham at Old Trafford for the season opener. In the pre-match press conference, Coach Ten Hag did not specify whether the new signings, Mazraoui and De Ligt, would start, but affirmed that both could participate. This decision comes amidst a defensive injury crisis at Manchester United. With Tyrell Malacia and Luke Shaw both sidelined, Mazraoui is likely to start at left back immediately. This move could carry risks as the new signing needs time to adapt to English football. During the Community Shield, Ten Hag employed Lisandro Martinez in the left-back position, but this was only a temporary solution. Martinez struggled against Manchester City. If Martinez starts in this role, Manchester United might deploy De Ligt alongside Harry Maguire at centre-back. Maguire himself played against Manchester City, but is not yet fully fit. Thus, it is entirely possible that both Mazraoui and De Ligt will start. At right back, De Ligt remains Ten Hag's first choice. The Manchester United midfield will likely feature Casemiro, Mainoo, and Bruno Fernandes. In the attack, Rashford will continue to start despite a lackluster performance against Manchester City last week. Rasmus Højlund's injury opens opportunities for Garnacho or Amad Diallo, both of whom are in good form recently. New signing Joshua Zirkzee is likely to be on the bench and may come on if Manchester United struggles to break the deadlock. 2. De Ligt reveals reason for joining Manchester United. Dutch centre-back Matthijs De Ligt was persuaded by the projects at Manchester United, leading to his decision to join the club in summer 2024. I really like this project. It's great to come to a place where you are part of something new. Here, I feel there are many new things to look forward to, De Ligt shared with Man Utz Media after joining the club. I hope not just for me, but also for the other newcomers joining this summer, we can become a big part of Manchester United's history in the coming years and help the club return to its peak, the former Bayern Munich defender emphasized. De Ligt continued to praise Manchester United, calling it one of the greatest clubs in the world. The Dutchman also mentioned the club's long and illustrious history, recalling famous players who have donned the Manchester United jersey such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand, and Wayne Rooney, Paul Scholes. Earlier this week, De Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui left Bayern Munich to join Man Utd. They are expected to play in the Premier League season opener against Fulham on August 17th at Manchester United. De Ligt is reunited with Erik Ten Hag, his former coach at Ajax. The Dutch coach is highly optimistic about his pupil's presence bolstering the team's defense. Recently, many former players and commentators have voiced concerns about De Ligt, suggesting he may not be as good as everyone thinks. However, Coach Ten Hag maintains absolute faith in the 25-year-old defender. 3. Manchester United's midfield pays the price for stubbornness. When Erik Ten Hag arrived at Old Trafford, the Manchester United management hoped he would instill the philosophy, playing style, and success of Ajax into the Red Devils. Ten Hag himself aimed to Ajaxize the team as the surest path to victory. Erik Ten Hag's stubborn approach. Ten Hag brought several of his trusted players from Ajax, such as defender Lisandro Martinez, winger Antony, and goalkeeper Andre Onana, to serve this goal. In the summer of 2024, Ten Hag continued to Ajaxize the club by signing his former student, Mazraoui De Ligt. However, his most coveted target, Frenkie de Jong, consistently declined his overtures. Upon arriving in England, Ten Hag attempted to persuade his former pupil to join the Red Devils. At that time, the man who brought de Jong to Barcelona, Ronald Koeman, had left Nou Camp. Consequently, de Jong was not favored by Xavi. Despite unclear financial dealings at Barcelona, the Dutch midfielder was unwilling to move to England. Oddly enough, although Barcelona did not consider de Jong indispensable, he adamantly clung to his life in Catalonia. Ten Hag's pursuit of de Jong resembled a thirsty gambler, increasingly desperate with each loss, yet always failing. Last summer, de Jong declined the move, and this year, he even showed irritation when reporters questioned him about transferring to Old Trafford. The result of Ten Hag's persistent gamble is that Manchester United lacks the midfield lineup he desires, devoid of any real Ajax influence. While waiting for de Jong, Ten Hag had to settle for a temporary solution: former Ajax player Christian Eriksen. Although the heart-conditioned midfielder has performed adequately at Manchester United, hasn't produced the impact expected. Time to face reality. By the end of last season, Ten Hag was still not over the ideal duo of de Jong and Casemiro. Speaking to Sky Sports, Ten Hag said they would really connect with each other. They would genuinely complement each other. That's the type of player you need if you want to play in the Ajax style. But it's time to abandon the dream of building a midfield around de Jong. The stopgap solution of Eriksen should also not continue. It's time for Man a TD to let go of the stubbornness that has lasted for 2 years and to adopt serious and realistic plans. Ten Hag needs to be satisfied with what he already has and turn those resources into sharp tools. The rapid emergence and progress of Kobbie Mainoo are like a gift for Ten Hag. Mainoo shined in the final stages of last season, earning a last-minute spot at Euro 2024 with the England team. The young talent also seized a rare opportunity in Germany to shine and become the most impressive player of the Three Lions. From unknown to hero in just half a year, it was opportune that, during this summer, Casemiro rediscovered his form to perform at his true level in the Community Shield. Instead of fantasizing about de Jong and Casemiro, Ten Hag should focus on the Mainoo-Casemiro solution as a foundation for the midfield. This duo, one old and one young, could also connect and complement each other, providing a reliable shield before the defense and enhancing the vitality of Man Ut's midfield. In February, Man United lost 1-2 to Fulham at Old Trafford in a match where Mainoo and Casemiro started. But remember, the first goal came after Casemiro had left the field, and the second when Mainoo had been substituted. At that time, Mainoo was too inexperienced and Casemiro was disoriented. Now, their status and form have changed, and their progress in facing Man City in the Community Shield shows they are worth trusting in this duo.